Hey everybody, we have fun here. I'm Jay.
And I'm Luke.
And today, we're having fun watching My Hero Academia Season 6, Episodes 3 and 4, One Justice and Inheritance.
One's Justice, yeah.
One's Justice, yeah, sorry, I can't speak right now. I'm all nasally and phlegmy.
Yeah. Well, while you're like that, let me address the elephant in the room, guys. I'm sure you're all deeply confused. that we've gone through a little rebrand here. I know that podcast and such was a household name, and this could be very difficult for all of you to transition. I just want you to know that we do in fact have fun here.
We
and
do.
Podcast and such was kind of lame as far as the name goes.
Wow,
it made sense.
Out.
It was cool when we were doing Mob Psycho, but then we transitioned My Hero Academia, and it's like, what are we doing here?
Having fun.
Exactly. Well, and that's why the branding had to change.
Yeah, so we decided that we don't have enough brand recognition as podcasts and such.
Right.
So yeah, and I get a whole new podcast email that I'm sure all of y'all will utilize so very much.
Yeah. Now, if you've been sending us your fan mail through the podcast and such email, make sure that you start sending your new fan mail through this new email. Go ahead and give it.
Oh, it's we have fun here podcasts with an S.
Yeah.
Because the other ones were taken.
Yeah. So
I'll link it.
If you have like recurring mail that you send weekly to the podcast and such Gmail, please make amends to those hiatus message, the messages in the queue, you know.
Yeah, well, and
Make sure they're going to the right place.
I'll still
no,
check.
we're not checking podcasts and such
I'm
anymore.
Still gonna well, no, because it's our YouTube email.
You know, we're not checking that anymore.
No, I'm checking. I am checking it. Don't listen to it. Luke doesn't even have like any of the access to passwords or accounts.
I don't know what's going on.
Luke shows up here, you know, on a Monday night, having freshly watched the episodes, and that's it. He doesn't do anything else.
That's all I could do, you know. I provide the humor, the camaraderie, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the talent.
You're the talent. Hey, you want to talk about the episode?
Oh yeah, My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
When we have fun here, our new podcast.
Yeah, our brand new podcast. And
we have fun here.
We do. We
might have to call it like We Have Fun Here Inc. or something. Just I like to keep it simple though. We Have Fun Here. It's just, don't you already have a website called We Have Fun Here too? Like,
no, I never took that URL. Nah.
Okay.
But
there's some precedent.
That's making me wanna. Okay, so if I make another Gmail account.
Oh my god.
Well, no. Listen. If I make this, and I make it instead of We Have Fun Here podcasts, I don't like the S.
Yeah.
We Have Fun Here Inc.
I like Inc.
A better name. Yeah.
Because we incorporate the fun that we have.
Yeah, that's what we do. We incorporate the fun.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Doing it live.
What?
Doing it live.
Yeah, doing it live. People can hear.
Lots going on this episode. I have gotten the email. We Have Fun Here Inc. Instead of We Have Fun Here podcast. So We Have Fun Here Inc. Because I like that. It's a good name. I might even add that in our deal. Because all I'm gonna do do is I'm just gonna take our thumbnail we already have and just swap out the text.
You're not gonna make us a new thumbnail? That's fine.
No, I like our thumbnail.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. Now, guys, I know you've all already changed your recurring messages to go to We Have Fun Here podcasts with an S at gmail.com. So remember to go back and switch those to We Have Fun Here Inc. at gmail.com.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they were that riveting intro really sparked a lot of conversation.
Yeah,
they just had to go to their keyboards and talk to us.
They were already sending emails. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot happened in these episodes.
Yeah.
I'm confused on some of it.
Oh, confused about what? I want to hear.
I was confused about the Dobby reveal.
So first of all, nothing's been revealed yet.
Okay.
So we did not get to hear what his true name is.
Yeah, but then it sounded like it was saying he was Stain.
It sounded like he was saying he was Stain. Now he was saying that he was taking on the mantle of Stain rather than like inherited will. Not really that he is Stain, but that he is doing the things that Stain would have wanted.
Okay, so
we know where Stain is. Stain is in Tartarus prison.
Oh, I thought Stain died or whatever. Okay.
No, Stain did not die.
Okay. Gotcha. So he couldn't be Stain. But Dobby's name is going to be significant.
Dobby's name is going to be significant. And yeah, so...
His name is Deku.
Wow, it is so close to Deku. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, have you ever seen them together in the same room?
He was at the summer camp.
You never know.
I like how they did this in the manga of not getting to hear what he says. Just black the whole thing out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, so I guess to I don't know, give you some pieces here. Hawks is surprised by this name.
Yeah.
So obviously there's some amount of recognition here from Hawks.
He's
which we got Hawks' real name too. He's
whatever the polar bear principal. That's Dobby.
Nezu?
Yeah.
That's Dobby?
Yeah, his name's Nezu.
Like he's a son, or?
No, they're the same person.
No, they're just the same guy.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I will say, I don't think we've seen them in the same room.
Exactly. There you go.
How do you think he compacts himself to be a little dog, polar bear, mouse guy?
It's just magic, man.
It's magic. That's quirk.
Yeah. Okay, so Dobby has revealed who he is to Hawks.
Yes.
But not to us.
But not to us, no.
Okay. And then Hawks is just murdered twice.
Yeah, Hawks did indeed murder twice. No fake outs here. Twice is just straight up dead.
Dang, man, I liked Twice.
Yeah, Twice is great. Well, that's why it's so sad. It's like, oh no.
It feels like
He's just trying his best.
I can definitely understand why you and others are like, okay, we're headed towards the end game here.
Yeah.
It does seem like, you know, we're pretty much developing as far as we can develop. And starting to put some end game feeling, you know.
Oh yeah.
Mysteries and stuff forth.
Exactly. Like we're about to get like a huge, you know, rollouts of information here and things that shake things up.
Yeah.
It's end game time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. It's rolling out.
Yeah. So we see that Hawks has kind of been revealed. They know now. At least Dobby knows. Dobby and Twice know that Hawks was a double agent.
Yes, and that Dobby was like, yeah, by the way, I didn't trust you the entire time, even when you brought me a dead body.
Well, that was more like, I felt like that was supposed to be more of a Bruce Banner Hulk moment, where it's like, that's my secret. I don't trust anyone.
Right, yeah. This is very, very much that for Dobby.
It wasn't necessarily that Dobby was like more perceptive or anything. It was just that, like, by default, he just doesn't trust anybody.
Yeah, I mean, when you've lost that much skin on your body,
Yeah,
who do you trust?
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Poor freaking Twice. He was just like, man, I just want my friends to be happy.
Yeah, Twice was a real basket case.
Well, and then Hawks was just like, well, it's like Twice had to be taken down, right? Because of just his power that he's got.
Mm-hmm.
So Hawks like had to identify that and was like, oh, dang it. Gotta kill this guy. Dang it.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, so I feel like that was a lot of the first episode.
Yeah, that first episode was that. The second episode is like mostly about the Nomu.
Mm-hmm. Sort of
and that whole big fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're down there fighting in the sewers or whatever, the underground lab.
Yeah, the underground lab.
The underground lab.
Yeah. Where Dr. Robotnik there is trying his best to save Shigaraki and all that, and things are not going super well for him.
So true. So true.
But then,
yeah. That was another thing I think I was at least somewhat confused about. I think I understand the implication is that All For One has given his ability to Shigaraki, or is that what they are in the process of doing?
I think that's kind of what they're in the process of doing. So that doctor has like made artificial quirks.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're kind of trying to upload into him. I don't think they quite have All For One's quirk with them yet.
But that's what they said it in the little vision thing.
Oh,
they said that they said that All For One retained a duplicate of his quirk, but he gave the original to Shigaraki.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm wrong then.
That's what I think they said. I mean,
yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. Well, like I said, this arc's super fuzzy for me.
You watched the episodes?
I did watch the episodes
last week.
So I am kind of going off of memory here. And I was planning on reading. I want to start reading the manga chapters as I go.
Yeah.
To kind of further refresh myself on all this.
Yeah.
But okay. Yeah. So. Is that in the?
That's what I got from that segment.
I mean, it is called Inherence, I think.
Right, and they established that they can do that because they talked about how Dr. Robotnik had given his quirk to All For One, but All For One gave him a duplicate of his quirk, so they both have it.
Right.
Which is kind of OP with the All For One ability that, we're just creating like limitless quirks essentially.
Well, I think that is like it seems that the process of making a quirk like takes a while. They're not just, not grown on trees out here. It's like a whole thing that they've had to perfect after decades of work.
Mm-hmm. But I also had questions about timing, I guess, right? Because it seems like it showed like Shigaraki walking towards All for One, and he's all ghostly and stuff, and they're talking about him giving All for One giving him his power. So it's like, has Shigaraki had All for One's power, or is that what they were trying to put into him with this incubator thing?
If I'm correct here, I think that's what they're trying to do right now. I don't think he has had it before now.
Gotcha. And so he might still not have it because the whole thing didn't finish, or we'll see next episode.
I'm absolutely gonna review the manga on this.
You're supposed to be the info. You're supposed to be the brains here. I just make funny ha-has.
I'm a little out this week. I've been sick for almost 2 solid weeks here.
Yeah, it'll do it to you.
It will. Well, and it's like, not working out. I find like I had today got the afternoon sleepiness that I usually don't get because when you work out, that kind of energizes you and stuff. But like, I got the afternoon sleepiness for the first time in a year.
Dang.
Yeah, I usually don't get that.
The afternoon sleepy sleeps.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I almost fell asleep during my lunch break.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
What's happening to you?
I don't know. I'm sick and
You're falling apart.
Falling apart, man. Gonna get some vegetables and meat tonight. That's the big thing I need.
Some veggies.
Yeah, some veggies.
That'll fix it, yeah.
That'll fix it. Also, I've been a lot of zinc and vitamin C.
Yeah. Yeah, I also do those in my daily
vitamin D.
My daily regimen.
Yeah.
I've got like a whole tub of supplements now.
Yeah. Well, it's like I trying to eat more like fruit and stuff because so theoretically you're supposed to get all that stuff from the food you eat if you eat a nice variety of foods. But I feel like I just need the little extra boost right now while I'm sick.
Yeah.
I don't know about zinc though. I don't know how much zinc you get in like food.
Yeah, I've got zinc supplements. I got a triple.
Like if I eat my mangoes and my blueberries and stuff, I'm probably gonna be pretty good on like vitamin C.
I got the triple play.
Triple play. Oh man, they really improved it from the double play.
Well, it's got zinc acetate, picolinate, and orotate.
All the tates.
Yeah, different kinds of zinc.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been off, but I'm going to start reading the manga again so I can be super informed on what's going on.
Yeah. That's what you're supposed to do when you're sick, is do a bunch of nerdy crap.
Oh, that's true. Well, I've been mostly sleeping and watching videos.
Oh, there you go. You could have been watching anime.
I could have been, man. Could have been.
Could have been. What's your favorite video recently? What's the haps? What's going on YouTube?
Favorite video recently? Oh, I found out watched that baseball is the best sport for movies video.
Oh, what was that? I don't remember that.
What's that guy's name? Hold on.
Is the most cinematic sport?
I had misremembered
Patrick
the
H.
title.
Willems.
Yeah, Patrick H. Willems.
Why baseball is the best movie sport.
Yes, there we go.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good video. He had some good points.
That's a long one.
Yeah, it bookends with like some kind of lore skit, like, oh, here's that character thing that I've been building, but he has a timestamp at the bottom for when the video actually starts.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Have you been watching the new Atriot content?
Yes, I have. Yeah, I like all the marketing Mondays and stuff.
But did you watch him play Viewfinder?
I watched a little bit of that.
I can't remember if I sent that to you or not.
No, you didn't send me that one. I
remember watching it and being like, "Wow, this is one of the best edited Atriot videos I've seen in a while."
Oh yeah, I've got it up in my I've got it up in my tabs here.
It's very cool. It was great.
Nice.
Of course, Atriot's a master at solving puzzles. So.
Oh yeah. Good times.
Yeah, but yeah. So, do you remember anything that happens in these episodes?
A lot of fights, a lot of action. Yeah. Is this the one where it's funny to me that I know that like sidekicks in this universe, does not denote Robin Boy Wonder or whatever.
Sure.
But like Endeavor turning to Eraserhead and saying, "Hey, I should hire you on as a sidekick or something." I just wanted Eraserhead to turn to him and say, "I am 30 years old." I'm not doing that.
That would be funny, yeah.
But I know that in this universe it's like not that. So.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then we had Hawks with the young Hawks with the Endeavor plushie.
Yeah, we've been seeing that imagery since like what last OP?
Maybe. That was another thing. I liked the OP a little bit more this time.
Yeah, it's like you're right in that it doesn't have a hook.
Yeah.
But it's like an okay song, It's not like
the song felt more chill rock and roll vibes.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, that's cool. And that
Yeah.
The art is awesome.
Oh yeah, I love the comic booky.
Yeah, that was
sound effects, all that jazz. That's a really neat thing they're doing there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was last DD, right? With like Young Hawks. Was that what that one was? I don't watch the EDs as much as I watch the OPs, but
yeah, I think he was in there at some point.
Yeah, so we'll get more and more from Young Hawks and his whole thing, because like you said, he had given up his name.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows him as was his name Keigo Takami?
I don't know, man.
I'm pretty sure it's that. Hold on. Keigo Takami.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he has not gone by that name in quite some time.
No one goes by those names. Like what is Endeavor's name?
Inji Todoroki.
Okay, so weebs don't know these names. Or
non-weebs. Well, it's like take Aizawa for example.
Which
he's
one is that?
Eraserhead. When he's at school and he's teaching, he is Mr. Aizawa.
Yeah.
Like, people know his name. Most heroes, it seems that their names are indeed public.
Yeah.
Except for, I think, Hawks and, like, All Might.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think, like, we the audience know All Might's name. But we do. His name is Toshinori Yagi.
Oh, okay.
And the thing in Vigilantes is like a thing where he kind of does the Clark Kent thing, except he's his own secretary. So that's how he would navigate being a hero and being in his like skeletal form.
Skeletor.
Yes. His skeletal form. And he would be his own secretary, Toshinori Yagi. Yeah. It seems that most heroes keep their names and are also mostly kind of known by their. It's the whole thing of they don't really have secret identities as much in this universe. It seems,
Yeah.
Except for All Might and except for maybe Hawks.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. And I guess Dobby now has joined that, since apparently that's not his real name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dobby's got a real name, and when he says it, it's gonna blow my mind. I'll tell you what.
Well, let me just say, it's really interesting you being so disconnected from the fandom.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I'm gonna really say about that.
Yeah.
Because they're
it's just really funny because he's like, we're gonna get to the episode where they say his name, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, who's that?
I hope not, God. Let me just say, what?
I just theory crafted a little bit.
Let's hear it. I want to hear it.
Okay. What if it's the dead Endeavor kid?
That's a theory.
I feel like I just got confirmed in that theory.
I would neither confirm nor deny, man.
That could be that could be one that it would be significant. It's like Endeavor in his failure to save his kid or whatever. I'm sure the kid got burned up or whatever, and so I'm guessing the baddies just picked him up and was like, "Hey, what if you use them flames to mess up your pops? Since he sucks."
It would not take too much convincing.
Dobby's like, hell yeah. Let's do it.
That vengeful, yeah.
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 Okay. That's my theory. That's my number one theory right now is that it's it's the dead Endeavor kid.
Do you remember the dead Endeavor's kid's name?
No.
Of course you don't.
But like, I imagine that if they say it, he's gonna be like, "I'm blank blank Todoroki."
Right. It's Toga, by the way.
And I'll know from that. I'm gonna forget I heard Toya or Toyota or whatever, and just hone in on the Todoroki bit.
Cool. That is one way to live your life, sure. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's Luke's theory.
So that could potentially be an even like greater redemption arc for Endeavor. That could offer another possibility for a more complete redemption for his character, a la the what could have happened with like Ben Skywalker or Solo Ben Solo in the new Star Wars movies if they hadn't been awful.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, cool. Luke's. Is this your first theory? I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, sometimes I theorize things,
Yeah.
Maybe my first My Hero theory.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I had the whole theory where I thought that like I thought All Might might have been quirkless, and then that was, I think, confirmed. I thought I had thought that. No.
No.
Wait.
You kept being like, doesn't All Might have a different word? Yeah.
I thought his quirk was that he transformed.
Yeah.
Okay,
no.
So I was not vindicated in that.
So you had a theory. I was.
It was very wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, it was wrong, but it was a theory.
It was a theory. Yeah, I theorized. I looked at the evidence. I made an episode of Film Theory and sold it to Matt Pat.
I'm sure that's still within some people's theories of All Might actually having a transforming quirk.
Yeah, I mean,
But
yeah, that's true. I could still be vindicated.
I'll say we find out some things that make it a little more difficult for him to have a quirk.
Well, just because like he, see that this is the difficulty though with like any show like this. There's a writer's logic. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like they can tell you something and then be like, "Oh, it was this secret other thing the whole time." You know, it's like
Right.
just as easily as he can write in some weird rule where if your eye sockets are particularly deep within your face, you can't have a quirk or something. Later, he can be like, "Well, you know, his eye sockets weren't always this way, actually."
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
like
that is one thing.
in a purely fictional world, you're not really beholden to anything.
True. I mean, I don't know. It's a whole thing, and I won't get into it until we actually find out about it. Okay.
Sure. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some good lore coming up on All Might, and you know,
Yeah.
they always do very well with his character.
So. Oh yeah. All Might's interesting.
Not trying to be mean to My Hero Academia or anything, but you know,
Not be mean. It's fine.
sometimes fictional shows just do this. You know,
Oh sure.
do these things.
I mean, yeah, it's fiction. Why are we just gonna sit here and do nothing?
No. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've always kind of liked tighter rule sets, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, and it's like, the show is so like about the physicality of these, quirks of superpowers. I feel like it does like to play with those rules a bit and draw some pretty hard lines, in my opinion. Though every once in a while there will be a quirk where it's a little more loosey goosey, but
Yeah. It's like,
but it's usually kind of
can.
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, I feel like that one could have been. I don't know. I'm fine with saying that because they keep saying that with like other animal quirk characters. They said that about Suyu. Their frog quirk can do whatever a frog can. I'm cool with that. I think that's a funny way to describe a quirk.
Yeah.
I'm into it. But
yeah, it's kind of like, it's weird. I've always liked stories and things set in the real world, essentially.
Oh, I see.
Because I pretty immediately know all the rules and limitations.
Sure. I mean, yeah. I mean, it depends. It depends.
Yeah. I mean, other people, I fully acknowledge, have really like world building and like kind of from the ground up and imagining like how a thing might work, which I just never really did anything for me.
I guess I don't know. It depends with me. Sometimes like I'm not super into like I don't read any like high fantasy where it's like you got like theoretical decades upon decades of history and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm not super into that.
Don't you know that in AD 70, 80, 90 something, just some weird like Middle Earth time or something, didn't you know? In the middle of the age of Giuseppe, the honkatonks attacked the Wingleblorbs.
Yeah. Like, so I'm not super into that. I am kind of into like, superpowers and stuff, or just like, hey, it's the real world, but like one thing is different or whatever, which is how you get like, which is how you get like the lobster, like,
you get stuff like that, or like a Death Note is kind of interesting. It's like,
yeah.
You're basically existing in the real world. There are like demons and stuff, that can.
But what if a book could kill?
Yeah. What if a book just fell from the sky that could kill people?
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. I vacillate. You know, of course, I love the high fantasy world of One Piece or whatever.
Sure.
But that also still kind of operates on some amount of real world logic, depending on the thing. And like early in the story too is where you get a lot of characters who are like, that thing that's gonna be really common later. That thing doesn't exist, you know. But yeah, it just
sure.
Yeah.
It's not really an either or. It's just I've noticed this about myself. It's like,
oh, sure.
I go back and forth between being interested in like these systems and whatnot, and yeah.
And then every once in a while, you just want a story that's like, hey, what if this was about people, huh?
Yeah.
What if you told a story about a person?
Yeah. But yeah, so they've rated the what's it called? Psychic something so cool. Blah, 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 blah.
The Paranormal Liberation Front.
The Order of the Phoenix. They
have infiltrated that.
They've infiltrated the Order of the Phoenix, and Shigaraki has been removed from his
been removed. They thought for a second
chamber.
they're like, oh no, is he dead? And he's not. They're like, oh, we did the child soldier thing, but only for a little while. We're getting y'all out of here. They let the mushroom girl put mushrooms in people.
I thought that one attack was really crazy when that dude with the pokey string, you know him?
The string?
He's got like a scythe or something on the end of his loopy arm, and he punctured all those people, and he was like, I put a small puncture in your lungs.
Oh, edge shot.
Yeah, edge shot.
Yeah. It's like, if you surrender now, you'll live, but if you fight, you'll die.
Yeah, and I was just like, that's kind of dark.
Oh yeah, edge shot's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff.
But then, Mushroom Girl is very similar, I guess, in her ability to make you not breathe anymore.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
They're like, it's like finally not in a class exercise.
Yeah.
Put her on the real world.
Yeah. Bless you.
Thank you. I'll edit that one out.
Yeah, I heard it this time.
Yeah, picked up.
Yeah, so that was dark, and
yeah,
we thought Shigaraki was dead, but I guess he's not. And
nope.
I guess we'll see what happened next episode, because it's like, I still don't know if it's like, were we 74% towards downloading All for One's quirk, which is to, take in quirks and give them away, right? That's the mechanics? He can
Yeah, he can take them and give them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, what would it mean to only have like 74% of that?
I think that means he has 74% of the intended quirks he was supposed to get.
Okay, so that was my next question. Yeah. There were multiple quirks downloading into him.
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what was going on.
Okay, so potentially he's gonna have All for One's quirk when he wakes up.
Potentially, yeah.
Potentially, we don't know. We don't know which quirks he's gonna have.
Yeah.
Or if he'll have any.
Yeah, maybe they accidentally did it wrong and he just doesn't have any anymore.
No, I mean, he would still have his own, but
yeah.
See, that was what I was, it's like some things, if the file doesn't download, you just don't get any of it.
Yeah. Like when you're in the middle of rendering a video, and then you stop it and you try and open that file, it's just corrupted. It's not there. Yeah.
You're not going to get anything. So it's like that could happen, or he only has a few of the quirks he was supposed to get, or he's got the quirks he was supposed to get with some sort of limitation on it. Like, maybe he's got All for One's quirk, but he can only do it like twice a day or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We'll figure
theory
it out.
crafting. Look at me.
Theory crafting.
I'm a weeb.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I'm going to be watching S3K and arguing about dubs versus subs.
Well, the next episode is called The Thrill of Destruction.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Wonder if Deku's going to die.
You know, I'm going to place my bets that he will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really think that in the final quarter of a series, the main character should just die.
Yeah. It'd be more interesting.
It could be. I feel like I have not seen Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
But I feel like that happens or something.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like that's like a thing. Yeah. Gurren Lagann is definitely on the list of potential things we could watch.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's
Gainax. Gainax do that, yeah.
It's Gainax, yeah. I could be wrong. I don't know where I got that idea from. I feel like there's got to be commenters. I don't care about. Well, I guess I do. I care about spoilers. I do.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be kind of cool to be recommended something. Recommend me other things, and then mix in there something in which the hero dies in the third quarter.
Yeah, I don't want to know that.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying recommend other things too, so I don't know which one is which.
Oh my goodness.
It's like Two Truths and a Lie, but with anime recommendations.
Goodness.
Or don't. I don't know. Y'all can live your life how y'all want.
True.
I'm sorry if I'm deterring any of our more active listeners, because we have so many.
Of which there are dozens, yeah.
Oh, so many. So many. I'm flooded with comments. Alright, I gotta think about how I'm going to sign off now.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you had more to say.
I mean, I really count on you to...
Yeah, I'm sorry. I dropped the ball this week a little bit. I kind of wanted to rewatch the episodes, but then I ended up watching a little bit of iCarly.
The new one?
The new one.
How do you like that? How'd that go?
It's pretty good. It's a little basic, but it's a little, it's like, oh, hey, this is kind of timely or whatever, but I could also feel y'all can get into a groove here. I could see it happening, and it's been forever since I've watched a sitcom. It'll be just a nice ham eating dinner or whatever show.
For when I'm eating ham.
For when I'm eating ham.
Yeah, isn't that what you said? A ham eating dinner?
Whenever I'm eating dinner.
Oh. I thought you said ham in there somewhere.
No, I did not say ham in there.
So it was specifically on that night when you're all you got is a ham sandwich or something.
No.
You're just
just whenever I'm eating dinner. Yeah, just whenever I'm eating dinner. It's nice to have a sitcom.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I did not like the first season that much. It was all right. Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of I can see where you want it, but I'm also okay, but Luke stuck around for some reason. More than just seeing Miranda Cosgrove. So I'm gonna see how the next seasons go.
I mean, I stuck around for Creddy. That's why I'm here.
Right. So
that's what I'm here for.
This is called dedication to the OTP, y'all.
Yeah.
Dedication.
Truly.
Yeah. So thank you for listening to We Have Fun Here. Join us next time as we watch Season 6, Episodes 5 and 6. See you then.
Bye.